Okay, let me go through this. This is pretty strange. Let me do this real quick. Let me see who this is. This is Professor Plink.
Atheism has to be one of the most, if not the most, foolish religions in the world.
Oh, you're one to talk.
Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Plank. I respond to various theological and ideological questions and claims from a rationalistic and naturalistic approach in an effort to give and explain the opposite viewpoint and help to balance the conversation. Today, we're hearing from a Cartheist who goes by the moniker Taco Talks, an apologist who films all of his videos from the confines of his vehicle, where he delves into all of the reasons why he thinks everyone should believe that God is real, that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the...
Yeah, and he's right. I'm going to listen to this. It's like I said, guys, the reason why I'm making this vlog, I'm a frustrated man right now, very frustrated. But Christians, Buddhism, Hinduism, any religion is man-made to describe what? A God. And I've said it before. You take away all religions, period, how would you know there's a God? And what kind of God would he be? Or would it be a she? Or would it be many gods like the Greeks? When it comes to religion, guys, and I have nothing to do with my time. Nothing to do with my time. I'm an old man walking towards dementia, but I will say that I've given this a lot of thought. Because that's all I do. I'm a retired guy. This is all I do is think. Every religion was started by a man. No God has ever, like in Christianity, God didn't just say, I'm going to start Christianity. This is my son, Jesus. I give him to you. He is part of me. No God has ever done this. No God has ever started any religion. They're all started by a human being. Yes, Christians. Yeah, I'm afraid you're wrong about your religion. Now, I've said it before. Am I anti-religion? No, not at all. Am I an atheist? How can I be an atheist if religions are describing the very God that I don't believe in? Huh? You're like, wait a minute, say that again? Okay. Religions basically talk about their God. I've said it before. In the Holy Bible, there are two gods. If you don't believe me, read the Old Testament. You got this mean, hateful God. I mean, turning somebody into a pillar of stone and awful, horrible things that God did to his people. If you did not do this, I'm going to do that. The second God in the New Testament is a loving, caring God that embraces his love on you in the fact that he actually had his son, Jesus Christ, die on the cross, as I said, for your petty sins, Christians. Died on the cross, shed his blood for you. I'm sorry, but it was all basically made up. Every religion was made up, including Judaism. It's nothing but laws. Now, the reason why I make these vlogs is to tell you that there is no God if there's no religions. No God. And I've said it before. If I say Christians, how do you know there's a God? Because it says right here in the Holy Bible. Yeah, it's the true word. And the reason why I'm making this vlog, because I like Professor Plink. And, like I said, I'm just an old, washed up man that's having transportation problems. I just called Medicaid. And I've got Advantage Medicaid. So I don't have tailored. So I have to go through Department of Social Services. Now, back to religion. Am I anti-religion? By no means. I am not anti-religion at all, period. I'm not. A religion is a great way to live. It's a great way to change your life to be a better person. In Christianity, it's giving of yourself, loving everybody as you would yourself. But keep in mind, as my stomach's starting to do its thing, keep in mind, verbatim, that it was started by men. And I've said it before. I've got this drink right here. It is really, really, really good, and it's going to really make you feel great. Would you like to buy it? No, you will not. In Christianity, if Jesus was just a normal man, wasn't born of a virgin, never did anything that was major miracles, if he died on the cross because he got people pissed off, and the fact, if I say, this right here will quench your thirst, it'll make you feel like a new person again. That it is so really, really good for your body that all your cells will be just happy. In other words, it's like Coca-Cola, building it up. Coca-Cola was great at marketing Coca-Cola. That's what the church did with Christianity. Their marketing was amazing. I think better than any religion that ever was. It's throughout the whole world. But keep in mind, guys, that you call me an atheist. How can I be an atheist? Tell me, how can I be an atheist? And I hear all this all the time about atheism. You don't believe in God. And I say, well, if I don't believe in God, whose God do I don't believe in? I want to know, whose God do I not believe in? And the reason why I'm doing this is I'm beginning to start to see it differently than I used to. And I've got a phone call coming in. This is Clarence. Peace.